video o tanoshimi kudasai. Enjoy the video. Mush mush Kikyo-chan, are you here?
Yes, darling and I are behind your building. Say hi, darling.
Hey, darling son. I'll be down in just a minute.
Okay, we will be here.
Oh, where's my bag? Oh, here we go. Okay. Ready to go.
Hey, Seki, we're over here.
Hello, Kikyo-chan and darling son. I appreciate you inviting me along for this study trip. I've been lazy over the holiday.
Of course. Darling has mentioned this bubble tea place in Akihabara to me a couple times. I was looking for somewhere to go and study, so we made a day out of it. It only made sense to invite you along.
I hope you don't think I'm ruining the mood, darling son.
Darling, don't tell her that so callously. I'm sure she could figure that we were rooming together in Kyoto.
I assumed.
I'm sorry that darling is always such a lech, Sekimoto-chan. I'm trying to work on them. We're just gonna hit the books. It's not some secret date. Like it? Oh no, darling. You must be thinking of a different Kikyo, because this Kikyo is not lewd. She's a perfect angel. That's just false, darling. I've never said I wanted to play housewife for you.
Kikyo-chan, it's fine if you have housewife fantasies. You asked me for an apron and heels for your birthday last year. I know it was a joke, but I'm not naive.
Seki, darling, don't gang up on me.
Darling son is right. We're just being silly. Don't take any of it to heart. Trust me, Kikyo-chan. If I could really meet Lord Atsuhiro Mazo, I would do things with him that, I wouldn't want to admit. Honestly.
Hey, don't use his carrot nose.
See, you're lewd too. I told you.
Anyway, now that I got you back, Seki, darling, where are we going? Okay.
So, how was Kyoto?
It was just magical, Sekimoto-chan. We started off getting kimono dressing lessons from this sweet old lady. She could take one look at a piece of fabric, and it was like she knew how it sat on the body. I learned a lot. Then Tomocchi and I went with Hase-chan to a shrine that she wanted to see, but we found out that she was going there to meet a boy from class that was also in Kyoto for Golden Week. After that, we got dinner at this restaurant that has been operating since the Taisho era. It was like a normal yakiniku place, but super duper old school. The next day, we went shopping in the morning. Tomocchi wanted to get a few things, and then she and I went out that night to get drunk. And we got too drunk. You didn't have to stay back and watch Hase-chan, darling, but I'm glad you did, because we really did the most. I had a terrible hangover the next day. I forgot to call Nei-san and wish her a happy birthday until late in the evening. And then the last day, we decided to go up to Kinkakuji and Ginkakuji since the clouds had mostly cleared. I didn't wear my kimono again, but the Takagis did, so I took a bunch of pictures for them. But we didn't get to explore the temples all day. Our trains left in the middle of the afternoon. So we had a great time, Sekimoto-chan. If we ever do it again, I hope you could join us.
That sounds great. I couldn't come anyway because the pet store was working me. But I need to apologize to Tomoha-chan soon, so we can get back on good terms. I'm so afraid to, Kikyo.
I don't blame you, Sekimoto-chan. Honestly, I don't think Tomocchi is ready to talk to you yet either, so it's best to wait for now.
Yeah, I'm not trying to ignore her, but My lord needs to give me a little more strength first.
Well, how was your golden week, Sekimoto-chan?
Mostly boring. I worked a bit, though I was off 2 of the days, and I did enjoy some time at a festival in my neighborhood. It was small but very cute. But then the last day before you got back, I ran into someone.
You ran into someone? From school? Do I know them?
Yes, you know them, and you'll be surprised to see them.
Well, I know Segawa-chan is still in Adachi, and Ishiki-chan too, or maybe it was Miyazaki-chan.
No, she moved back up to the mountains right after school, but I guess she's back in town now.
Oh God, it's Nanbu-chan, isn't it?
Yes, it's Nanbu Otomi. She came into the pet store with her parents' dog. Anyway, she's staying in Shibuya now.
Oh, did you mention me?
Of course I did. Should I not have? I thought you two were on okay terms.
Nanbu Otomi is my high school partner, darling. She and I broke up the summer before college, and while we were pretty civil face to face, our texts and our messages got really bad.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
I had tried to hide it, Sekimoto-chan. When she went back to Hachimontai after high school was out, she messaged me the same message every day. One day you won't get to choose anymore.
She asked me to invite you to the water park. She wanted me to come too, just like old times. She seemed okay. Well, kind of okay with it just being friendly.
Yeah, I think I'd rather get stuck in the family washing machine, to be honest. Oh, this place, darling? I didn't know they serve bubble tea. I've been by here a bunch of times.
I think I got tea some years ago here, but I barely remember it. I'm curious to try it again.
いらっしゃいませ、お客様。飲み物をお飲みしますか? What flavors do you both want? Okay, darling. レモンとさくらんぼください。はい。
バナナを一杯ください。
名前は何ですか? Sakurabe です。
I have to run to the restroom.
Darling and I will go grab a table, Sekimoto. Take your time.
I'll be right back.
Sakurabe-san, arigatou gozaimasu. Sure, darling, let's take a seat. I'm just nervous. I know I will have to confront her. I kind of thought that when she left the city I'd never see her again. See, she and Sekimoto-chan were best friends. We all were. I don't want them to feel weird about hanging out. I mean, that sounds good on paper, but I don't know if she'll be cool going to the water park with me and you together or not. But that may make it stomachable for me. No, darling, absolutely not. I don't like her anymore, I promise. She's too clingy. And I want to be the clinger, not the clingy, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm always checking myself to make sure I'm not codependent with you, darling. It's really uncomfortable.
Hello. Thank you for getting me a spot. This is a good place to study. Everyone catching up from Golden Week.
I really need the background noise to study. I can't do it in quiet.
I'm the same way. That's how I originally stumbled upon Atsuhiro-sama on YouTube as background noise.
Darling, what are you going to do while we're here? Just look at your little stock charts? I've heard of passive income, but I've never heard of passive working. But that's what studying is, huh?
Kikyo, you took biology 2 already, right? Can you help me with this?
Sure, what are you studying?
I'm learning about electrolytes in the nervous system. There's this sodium chain, but I don't really get the chemistry behind it. Then I guess it's rent and fat or something. I don't really see why it would be sped up by fat.
見てくれてありがとうございました. Please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Thanks, darling.